Right, let's turn this round. Good evening and welcome to TORREVIJA. We're in TORREVIJA live this Saturday evening and it's extremely busy. So I'm going to wait for a few more people come on. If you do come on this live in TORREVIJA, give the video a thumbs up. There is one person on already. So where are we in TORREVIJA? We're right in the central part of TORREVIJA. So over here you have Red Roo, you have the ice cream shop, and if we go around this way you have La Pizza Nostra, which is absolutely mobbed as per usual. It's one of the places that's really busy with Spanish here in TORREVIJA, and there's not one single seat empty. So if we look along now, there's one thing. If you are into there's 6 people on. If you're into vegetarian food, this place across here, Beat, that's one of the best. I mean, I'm not a vegetarian by any means, but I had a vegetarian curry in this place and it was absolutely fantastic. So as we look along the street to Meximundo, as you can see, there's people standing in the street, there's people sitting. Meximundo is really busy. The cars is just crazy busy. So we'll take a walk round. I mean, you never see this back home in Scotland. There's never ever will you see people standing, queuing outside a restaurant to wait for a table. It's absolutely madness. It's complete madness. I love it. I absolutely love it. So we'll take a walk down. We'll go towards Catalina, and once we've been to Catalina, go around the corner and we'll see how busy that is. So you've got the Thai restaurant, which is really busy. You've got the Mexican restaurant, which is always busy. And as we'll have a look inside there, tables are full, people queuing outside again. And then we're at Catalina 2. There's no tables available at Catalina, and add the restaurant. If you want tapas, the best tapas, say hi Miriam. Hola, bien. Right, this is the best tapas ever. If you want tapas, you come to Catalina. There's other tapas bars, but this one's really good. So as you can see, Catalina is absolutely mobbed. Catalina also has the restaurant next door. And as you can see, that's the pizzeria side of it, that's the restaurant side. People queuing again to get food. Now they've got all this outside, and then they also have the inside. So if you go in here, you can see the fresh fish. Hola, no, gracias. Luego. And this is still the outside of Catalina. Lots of people eating. And then the restaurant Central Pizzeria next door, that is absolutely mobbed as well. People queuing outside. Not one table empty. It's that time of year. I mean, I love it. I love it. This is why we moved here. People standing waiting to get a table outside a restaurant. That's when you know the food is good. And then obviously you have the fountain, which is over there in the square. You've got the market, and if we look down the other side of Pizzeria restaurant, completely. No, this is a little secret. This is when you know that TORREVIJA is completely crazy busy. Right? There's a little section in between the buildings, between the Pizzeria Centro and La Casona. La Casona obviously has this building here, but in between, in the winter time, the staff park their cars in here. Now, if you look at this, it is completely full of tables for the restaurant that we just walked past. And as you can see as well, it is completely mobbed. And they have the summer bar open. It's brilliant. TORREVIJA. Now you've got La Casona And then you have the Chinese restaurant further down, and then the Queen's Grill. And as you can see, it's just mobbed. The difference between when we first moved to Torrevieja in 2020 and when we stayed here for a month, you know, it's just unbelievable. I think you can really say that tourism in Torrevieja is completely back to normal, right? We have 18 people online. We need 18 thumbs up at this moment, just for this video. So the time is, sponsored by Accurist, if I can do this, it's 10:31 here in Spain. Let's see if I can scan that out. And then we'll walk around this way. Right, what we'll do is we're going to walk up past the Chinese, and there's another area which I know for a fact that people will be standing outside queuing to get some food. The Spanish do this when they know a good restaurant. They know that they'll stand and wait to get food. Could you imagine going down to your local Chinese in Scotland or in England and it being that busy that you have to stand outside for a Chinese? You would just go to another restaurant. But here, it is the done thing. You know, they just go for something else. See, brilliant. 12 thumbs up. There's currently 20 people on this live. Thank every one of you. I know it is a Saturday night, so I'm not expecting too many people on. But right, so the Queen's Grill, which is basically a kebab shop. If you watched the Torrevieja video that I uploaded, you would have seen the guys all sitting singing. About 6 minutes into that video, they were sitting singing outside the Queen's Grill in the afternoon. The next restaurant is restaurant El Pescador, which is a fish restaurant. That is absolutely a fantastic restaurant as well. Really good if you like fish. But the creme de la creme in Torrevieja is around the corner. So you have there won't be a single table empty in this restaurant. Not one. You look at the big meat platters, look at the big platters on the tables. It's actually a fantastic way for people. Look at the queue of people just over here. Queue of people waiting to get a seat in this restaurant. All the tables are completely full outside. There's still people coming along the street looking for a table. People drinking, and kids sitting behaving themselves at a meal. It's 10:30 at night and it's just fantastic. Right, let's fight through the queue of people waiting to get a seat, and even inside the tapas bar is completely busy as well. You don't see that there, so go around here. And as you can see, there's people inside the restaurant. Where else do you see this? You never see this anywhere. So there's another few restaurants along this street, which is now the meat in this one. We went to this restaurant last year for the tapas tour, and I have to say it was one of the best. During the tapas tour in September, I think it was last year, the meat here was absolutely fantastic. And once again, all sitting outside. 11:15 at night. So where is everyone watching from? Tell me in the comments where you're watching from. I should see some of the comments coming up. Funny thing, because we have an ongoing joke here. You can tell the difference between Spanish kids and non-Spanish kids, because the Spanish kids tend to sit at the table and be well behaved, like this young gentleman, and then look at how many tables there are. And it's just full of people. Florida, USA. Wow. Hello, Florida. That's amazing. What time is it in Florida? It must be around about 5 o'clock in the evening, 6 o'clock in the evening. This restaurant as well, this is another restaurant that just does meat. It's absolutely fantastic. If you're a meat lover, absolutely love this place. And like, once again, you can always tell a really good Spanish restaurant. I've got tables out, both sides, families sitting having food. Kids sitting having food, grandmas sitting having food. You know, all chilling out because it's nice and cool at this time of night. 4:46 in the evening, in the afternoon, sorry. So yeah, and then you've got Drakkar, which is a good pub. You've got the Good Burger. Good Burger will always be busy. Everyone likes a burger. And you see all the people sitting having burgers. So this restaurant used to be a tapas bar. It used to be one of the best tapas bars around. It was always full of old Spanish guys during the day, all sitting. Yes, it is the afternoon. Yeah, it used to be full of old Spanish guys during the day, all sitting, eating and drinking. But now they've changed it into a pizzeria. It's obviously been took over. So we're going to have a walk down the front. There's another new bar in Torrevieja. As you can see, the Fun Fair. Now this new bar, food, drinks and happy people. We did have something to eat here. They've got pizza from €5. Happy hour, mojito, pina colada, sex on the beach. 3 for €15. Wow. €5 a cocktail. Have a cocktail with your pizza, beer. Just we'll have a little walk round to the seafront. Obviously got the sports cafeteria, and then you'll have Cafe del Hombre, Keeper's Bar. And actually if you go and they're watching football, soccer as you call it in the USA. So there's a lot of Spanish in sunny Newcastle. It's not sunny at this time of night. Who are you kidding on? No way is it sunny at this time of night in Newcastle. So down the seafront in Torrevieja live this Saturday evening. And it is absolutely mobbed. So let's go this way and you'll see there's Hombre del Mar over there. Hombre del Mar, really busy. Oh, there's a dad dancing with his son. There we go. As we come up to Keepers, the famous Keepers Bar in Torrevieja, which looks out onto the waterfront. We need to get away from him in case the music does demonetize the video. Oh, right, I'm going to show you this. I've never understood the fascination with kebab in Torrevieja in Spain. Back in Scotland, a kebab is basically end of night food. Do you know, once you've been out drinking all day, once you've been at a nightclub, you grab a kebab on the way home. Here in Torrevieja, they have kebab. I don't know if this is all over Spain, but here in Torrevieja, they have these kebab shops that basically have 101 ways to have kebab. Now, this is one side of the street, remember. Now, this is totally, completely full of people eating pizza and kebab. Once I show you this restaurant, you'll be like, oh my God. And it's families that are all eating kebab. So we'll go here and you'll see how busy it is back in Dublin. Right, so we'll look. So you basically got 101 ways to eat doner meat. You've got the doner burger, you've got oriental kebab, you've got right, so this goes all the way around here. This is one side of the restaurant. You then go around to the front of the restaurant, and there is people queuing to get a seat in a kebab restaurant. Fill your boots, as they say. And then inside the kebab shop, could you imagine back home and saying to your mother and saying to your grandma, "Yep, we're going to go out for a kebab"? She would probably slap you around the head. Oh, they've got the side doors open. But this is families and people that are out eating, you know, doner kebab. It's basically doner kebab. It's absolutely brilliant. Oh, and I missed that comment. Pizza, kebab, and chips. And the thing is, there's one, two, three, four kebab shops all next to each other. Lots of chilli. Now, if we go around the other corner, right, wait till you see this. This is where the madness begins. So you've got the street over here, which is the same kebab shop, and then you've got this side, which is all full of tables from people from Vitaro Kebab. It's mental. Anyway. Right, we'll have one little further walk past everyone eating kebab. God, it's making me hungry, even though I've had food. So we'll walk back down this way. So there's the menu, right? Vitaro Kebab. Who would ever have thought? I mean, that one's really good, right? The Iskandera. It's basically just tomato, slices of tomato and kebab. The other one, the Oriental Kebab, is basically just kebab meat with cheese on top. You get the boxes, you get the Zeus. Don't know, it's unbelievable. So we'll walk back down to the front and we'll see how busy, well, you've seen how busy Keepers is. There's Keepers there. Thank you everyone who's tuned in this Saturday evening to watch this live in Torrevieja. So you got the Bellamar restaurant, beach restaurant, that's really busy. We'll actually work along. My mother didn't believe me that Burger King had actually shut down at one point, and it did in the beginning of the year. But it is back up to full opening. Ice cream. So I hope you've enjoyed this impromptu Torrevieja walk around on a Saturday evening. Burger King's actually full. There's obviously Spanish football on. There's lots of people watching. If we walk down the front, and I think we'll probably tie it up round about here. Anyway, take your pick, take your chances. Oh, they've got the new signs up. El Mono, the new signs. Let's see how busy it is after it's all been took over. And we'll finish the video up just as we get here.